Hi vlog, how's it going? It is Thursday. I wanted to take you over here to show you some fake cakes that I made. They're by no means beautiful, but I think they look good for my first try. So first we have this cake. And it does have a big hole in it. In retrospect, this cake looks fucking ugly. I accidentally broke a hole in it, but I'm not worried about that. And then I have this one. It can open. I'm not putting it on my Etsy because this one has a hole, and this one just isn't pretty enough to be trying to sell somewhere. My goal is to make a fake cake out of this little one, so I made a little box and it's drying. This is out of air dry clay. And I made some little strawberry toppers. And the goal is to paint this like a fake cake and put that on Etsy. Now, I've been in bed all day. I decided just to not get out of bed because
when you have nothing to do all day, getting out of bed is just like, it can make you feel depressed. Well, I guess you would think that staying in bed would make you feel depressed, but really getting out of bed makes you feel depressed because you're like, well, what do I do now?
So I've been staying in bed, either sleeping or like on my phone, but now I'm studying for the CPIM. There's 3, I'm on the 2nd book. Just got finished learning about MRP and now I'm learning about CRP. And I will say that so far I'm getting what I wanted from studying the CPIM. I'm learning more about supply chain and I'm understanding how things connect a little better. I would say the book doesn't explain it in the most simple, straightforward way, so I do get confused a lot and don't really understand what I'm reading a lot. But I feel more confident understanding just like the basics of supply chain versus being so lost before and only ever understanding the basics of inventory management. So I am grateful that this will build my confidence. And I did recently apply, it was yesterday, I applied to another supply chain job. I applied to one I found on Upwork. We'll see if I get a response, probably not. So on Upwork, I did get to do an interview for an administrative position and it went fine. It was a very brief interview, like 15 minutes. And I'm supposed to have my 2nd interview sometime within the next 2 weeks, but I don't know exactly when it'll be. So we'll just have to wait and see. It's remote. That role is remote and it pays $18 an hour. And then I applied for a supply chain role, which I can't remember how much they say it paid. Not a lot. Either it didn't say or it's a lot lower, but what the position's responsibilities are seem relevant to what I want to learn. So yeah, and then Angel, she is gonna go eat dinner at her parents' tonight, so she's not coming home at 5:30 like usual. So I'm just gonna be doing me. I'll probably go to the gym today. The past like 4 days, I've been going to the gym every other day instead of every single day. I think that's still okay. I think it's just as long as I don't skip 2 days in a row. I saw something somewhere that said when you're trying to build a habit, just do not skip more than 2 days or do not skip more than 1 day or something like that. Look at her. She's so beautiful. Thank you for your sacrifice.
You talking to the cake?
Yes. Look like an old grandma sleeping with that broom.
With my lunch.
Yes.
Oh, when I was a child, I was like, why do adults just always talk about the economy?
Now you're an adult who wants to talk about the economy. Yeah, one day you'll be like, I remember back in 2025.
Yep.
When the economy was terrible.
Yep, I'm people.
Yep. I still don't know where my little fuzzy thing is. I'm never gonna find it.
I just know it's somewhere.
Thanks.
No problem.
Oh, I gotta go on Amazon and purchase some shirts for work because I work at Benihanas now and I'm a host. Well, a hostess, I guess, if you're trying to put gender into it. Gorgeous, girly, cute. I love that song Hello Kitty by Slater. It's so amazing. Okay, black button down shirt, woman. $20. Why are these so expensive? Anyways, We're out here on this beautiful overcast day. Angel is fishing. I'm sitting in this chair and watching YouTube videos per usual. It's a good day to be alive. I got something in my tooth. Anyways, it's a good day to be underemployed. I say underemployed because now I'm technically employed at Benihanas. And I finally had my first day of work yesterday, but it was just training modules. And I don't know when my second day of actual real work begins. So we shall see, but I'm glad I have something because I did the math, and if they work me 40 hours a week, I should be able to make enough money to pay like my portion of rent and my like bills and stuff like that. Before taxes, I should make $2,400 a month if they work me 40 hours a week. So that's just barely enough to survive. Yay! I love that. Ooh, I have a pimple right here. Interesting. What else to talk about? Hey guys, long time no see. It's been a couple days since I last vlogged, but I just made a miraculous discovery. So I went to a doctor's appointment today and had an unexpected pap smear and got blood taken, and they weighed me and I weighed 164 pounds. That is 4 pounds higher than I weighed like 2 weeks ago. I don't know how I'm gaining so much weight so fast. It's just ridiculous to me. But anyways, my doctor said I should calorie count. And I've known about calorie counting this whole time. I just didn't want to do it because I thought it would be too hard and also too strict. But I went ahead and downloaded a calorie app and I logged in my calories for the day so far. And guess what? I'm already at my limit. If I want to lose 1 pound a week for the next few weeks, I've already hit my limit for the day for calories. And it's only 12 o'clock. Well, it's 1 o'clock. That is ridiculous. What am I eating? So basically what I had is I had a cup of cereal for breakfast and a banana. Breakfast was about 300 calories. And then for lunch, I had a piece of raisin bread, some ground pork, and then 5 samosas. 5 pea and potato samosas. And the pea and potato samosas is what took me over because those were 750 calories alone. What the junk? So I guess I shouldn't have eaten that. I guess I should have just eaten the pork and the bread. But I'm just like, that's not even that much food. But apparently it is. So now I can't eat dinner. I have 11 calories left to spend. How am I gonna eat 11 calories for dinner? That's like a salad. Okay, I can eat a salad. Hold on, let me check. Let me Google how many calories in a salad. Oh, that's still too much. There's nothing that's 11 calories. I might go over my calories by eating a salad tonight, but that's it. Woo! Besides that, I finally started at Benihana. I'm in my 2nd week of work there. Never to start me, I don't know why. It has something to do with corporate getting me in the system. They finally started me, so I've been hosting, and I had my first shift hosting technically by myself on Monday, and today is Wednesday. And I work tonight, tomorrow, and Friday night, all 6 to 10 p.m. And so it's not a bad shift, it's very short, and this place does not get busy, so it's not overwhelming at all. But I still don't look forward to it because it's work, and I don't live to work. I did 2 interviews for this one job that I'm interested in working for as an RMA coordinator, and I'm supposed to hear back from them next week about if I got it or not. So I'm like low-key hoping this is my big break and I finally get the job. But I know I have competition because they said they had to interview like 4 other people. So I'm just like, oh my God, please let these people not be as good as me. Please let them be worse than me. Please let them be like not as vibey. Which in my first interview, I vibed really hard with the lady. I feel like she very much thought I was good for the role and was very quick and easy to convince her. The second interview, I feel like it was harder to convince him. I feel like he just seemed kind of checked out of it mentally, like he wasn't all the way there. Like maybe he had other things on his mind. So I had to do a little bit of elongating. Like I elongated my questions. I decided to ask him extra additional questions that turned into him asking me more questions so the interview wouldn't end so soon. And then through that, I was able to kind of sell myself a little bit more to him. So I was like, okay, that's good. He did at least have one answer that, there was at least one answer where he responded very like, oh, I like that answer. And that was the question. That was when I answered the question, how would I sell myself to him? And I can't remember what I said because during these interviews, whenever I have really slick, good answers, I typically just like completely blank out in my head afterwards. And so I have no clue what I just said, but they like it. So besides that, I've been off my workout schedule because I've been working out like almost like daily or every other day, but I've been off because of working again. That's the thing, having consistent work makes it hard for me to want to work out regularly. I just basically want to sleep all the time in my free time. That's what I've been doing. And I don't really know how to balance how much of that I should be like sleeping versus exercising. It's still good to exercise every day, so I really shouldn't be spending all the hours sleeping, you know, until my next shift. But I might be lazy. I might be lazy.